What's your trick?
Okay,
There's a story.
so this is a story dedicated to my cousins Bobby and Donny. Bobby's recently passed.
I'm sorry.
So they lived a life of partying, drugs, and alcohol. They spent most of their life under a bridge or in prison, and so that's how the story goes. Once upon a time, there was two drunks, Bobby and Donny, and they just got an inheritance from their grandfather, just passed, and they wanted to start a wild party, biggest party of the century. So then Bobby says to Donny, says, "What are we gonna do to entertain our guests? You know, first things first. Let's say we got a bunch of people over here. How are we gonna entertain them?" So Donny says, "I got an idea, Bobby. Let's get ourselves some prostitutes." So Bobby says, "All right, I'll be right back." So then Bobby goes downtown, and Donny says, "Hey man, how far are you going?" He goes 1 block, 2 blocks, 3 blocks, 4 blocks, 5 blocks, 1 door, comes back. He finds not just any prostitutes, 4 beautiful queens. And then Donny says, "Oh Jesus, Bobby, where'd you get these queens?" So Bobby says, "Got them at 46th Street, 8th Avenue, and gave him a $2 tip on the way back." So, nice, man, nice. So he goes, "Hey man, we got a lot of money in our hands, you know, so why don't we hit up some of those crooked cops who are always playing off duty at the bar, you know, playing poker and stuff. Tell them to come down and get some organization for the party. That way if anyone tries to, you know, run amok, instead of busting them up, you know, we could just have them escorted or something, you know, it's gonna be a nice party, right?" Bobby says, "All right, you know, I'll watch the queens, you know, how about you go downtown?" Donny says, "All right, Bobby, I'll be right back." Donny goes downtown. And Bobby says, "How far are you going, Donny?" And I said, I'll go 1 block, 2 blocks, 3 blocks, 4 blocks, 5 blocks, 1 door, comes back. Finds 4 off-duty police officers to organize a party. Bobby says, "Oh, wait a minute, Donny. These guys do look familiar. Where'd you get them at?" "The same place you went down to. I got them on 46th Street, 8th Avenue, and gave him a $2 tip on the way up." He goes, "Hey man, that's pretty cool." He goes, "You know, so listen man, if anything goes wrong, we got these off-duty cops to handle them. You know, we got the queens to, you know, dance and entertain them, but what happens when people, you know, start to get antsy, you know?" So they sat down and thought about it, you know, and Bobby gets an idea. He goes, "Hey, how about we get some chefs, some good chefs, you know, chefs that'll cook like, you know, no cheap stuff, like no hamburgers and hot dogs. I mean, like filet mignon, petrole sole, spaghetti and meatballs, lasagna, shrimp, prawn." You know, so Donny says, "All right, man, you handle this one, Bobby." Bobby says, "All right, I'll be right back. Go downtown." Donny says, "Wait a minute, how far are you going?" Let's see, he goes 1 block, 2 blocks, 3 blocks, 1 door, comes back. Finds 4 of the finest cooks in town. And then Donny says, "Hey, Bobby, these are some nice cooks, man. Where'd you get these cats at?" "Yeah, it's funny you ask. Got them on 46th Street, 8th Avenue, gave him a $2 tip." And he goes, "Hey, that's pretty nice, man." So then all of a sudden this idea hit them. They go, "You know what, man? All we need is some beer. You know, we're alcoholics, man. We gotta get some good quality beer this time. No more King Cobra, you know, or some of that cheap stuff, you know. We need to get some good quality stuff." Donny says, "Hey, Bobby, you watch the people, you know. I'll be right back. I'm going downtown." So Donny goes downtown. And Bobby says behind his back, "Wait a minute, how far are you going?" Well, let's see. No, I'll go 1 block, 2 blocks, 3 blocks, 4 blocks, 1 door, comes back. Finds some of the finest booze in town, European imports. And then, parties start to get wild, It's like a whole block party shut down, You got the cooks cooking the food, you got the police officers organizing a party, the queens are entertaining the guests. And these 2 drunks start to get talking to each other and Bobby says to Donny, he goes, hey man, you can't really quite find a way to break the ice, so checks in his wallet. He goes, hey Donny, you got change for a 50? He goes, I might happen to have 4 10s and 2 5s. So then Donnie's kind of startled by the remark. He goes, hey, listen Donnie, how old are you? He goes, I'm 32. So then Bobby says, wait a minute Donnie, how old are you? And he goes, I'm 37. And so Bobby says, wait a minute Donnie, this reminds me, I heard you went to play cards last night. I heard you went down to 77th Club. And he goes, yeah, I did. All of a sudden their friendship starts coming back in their head, He goes, wait just 1 damn minute. I heard you had a pretty good hand. I heard you even had 4 9s, 5 highs. So I did. So wait a minute, Bobby. How the hell did the other guy beat you? Because he had a straight spade flush.
Jesus. Bye-bye. And with that,
I'm out.